Hey peeps, I am one awkward individual. So this is my back to school video that I said I would do, where I'll show you what I got as far as school supplies, and then I might throw in some study and organization tips in there for ya, because I'm a nerd and I love videos like this and I love school supplies. So yeah. Do you like my panel? It's really pretty. Funny fact, I have that there because my new apartment has no storage space in it, so behind that are 2 giant crates and a Christmas tree. Yep. Merry Christmas. So, that's alright. Pro tip, if you suck at drinking water like me, get one of the fruit infuser bottles and use them. They help make your water taste better and you drink more. Right now in here I have mixed berries. What is flowing in that? Oh. Right now in here I have mixed berries. Pretty good. I don't like it as much as when I just put in lemon and lime wedges. So yeah, I used to drink I never even drank 8 ounces of water, which is why I always felt like I was dying. And since I got this bottle, I've been drinking at least 8 glasses a day. So yay! Go me! Alright, I'm gonna get into the video before I say something else that's really stupid. Okay, so I don't really know where to start. I guess I'll start with the basic stuff. Notebooks. I don't like binders. I never liked binders. They were too bulky for me. My papers always flew everywhere. I was like, no, didn't work. So I switched to notebooks since high school, I think. So because the way my schedule works is Monday I have 3 different classes, and then Wednesdays I have 2 different classes. So because I'm going to be on campus all day, I just got 3 subject notebooks. I couldn't find a 2 subject notebook, so I got 3, which is fine because when I'm planning out projects and papers and stuff like that, I'll use the extra section to kind of plan out some stuff. So the notebooks I got are these Green Room recycled 3 subject notebooks. I used to always use the Staples college ruled ones. Oh, did I get college ruled? Yes. My handwriting is so tiny that if I got wide ruled, it would just look really stupid. I used to use the Staples ones, but I actually saw these when I was getting ready for summer classes this past year, and I really like them. The lines are, I don't know, you probably won't be able to see it, but the lines are little dotted, and these are really easy. If you have to take out the papers, they're really perforated, so they come out really easily. Sorry. So I got this teal and seafoam green one, and then I just got a black one to match my soul because why not? So those are the notebooks I'll be using. In case anyone cares, the classes I'm taking are Clinical Practicum 2, which is where you just sit around and you talk about your internship, and if you have any problems, you're with 8 other students, so you can kind of bounce around ideas with each other and talk about your clients and how much you feel like you're failing at being a therapist. So yeah. So the next thing I got is really cute. I'm really obsessed with it. And it's a portfolio clipboard. So the front of it, ow, is a clipboard. Oh, sorry. So you get the idea. The front is a clipboard, and then inside is a legal pad and a little folder, and I just like the design and the colors and everything like that. And the reason I got this is because I use legal pads to take notes when I'm seeing clients, because it's just easier than flipping through a notebook, and I feel like it's less awkward. So that's what I used. I'm gonna be going through a lot of these probably because I'm interning in a high school, and I'm going to have 8 or 9 different students as my clients on my caseload, so that'll be fun. Writing utensils. Well, I guess we'll start. This is the pencil case I've had since I was like a senior in high school. My best friend got it for me as a birthday present because we're fellow nerds. And she's like, I know you would use this. And I was like, you're totally right. So, it's really full right now. So, yeah. I love these little post-it tabs. These are great. I use the bigger ones for like bookmarks and keeping my place and stuff and textbooks and whatnot. And then, I don't have them on me, I'm sorry. I use the thin ones. They're probably like a third of the size of this. And that's when I tab important things in books that I'm gonna need to go back to. Or, like articles, if I'm writing a paper or something, or, you know, doing a presentation, whatever. Because I highlight a lot, and I love highlighting, it really helps me, but, you know, when I'm reading a 20-page article, it's just, I'm not going to want to flip through every single page trying to find what I was looking for. I could, but I don't want to. The highlighters I use, I go back and forth between using the Sharpies and just the big ones. I don't have a preference for which one. I just like the thin tip ones. I don't like thick tip highlighters. I never did. I think it has something to do with the fact that I write tiny, so it just matches. The pens that I use are these Pentel RSVP Fine Point. Again, tiny handwriting. It just looks neater if I have a fine. This is really bothering me. Oh my god. Whatever. It looks more crisp and neat with a fine point. Yeah. I don't really use mechanical pencils, but the only time I do is when I was taking statistics, and in the fall I'm going to be taking research. Oh, I realized I never finished talking about what classes I'm taking. Duh. Actually, I don't really remember, so I just dropped my tablet on the floor. Oh god. I actually just made my weekly schedule at work last night. Such a nerd. So I'm taking Clinical Sum 2, which I explained to you. Taking research, which is literally, well, I don't really know what it's about. It's kind of incorporating the statistics that you learned into doing research, and like, it's the beginning stages. It's like the fetal embryo stages of creating your dissertation. So basically, I'm going to be crying every single Monday. So that's why I got pencils, because anything statistic or math related where I'm going to make a shit ton of mistakes, I like to use pencils. And then I'm taking Forensic Psych 1, which is children and families in forensic psych, so it's like the legal system, stuff like that. I'm assuming it's going to be like custody cases and stuff. Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, I will be at my internship, and then I'm taking Humanistic Theory and Learning Theory. So for those of you not in psychology, it's just different approaches to psychology and interacting with clients and stuff like that. And you learn a whole bunch of different theories. Humanistic, learning, psychodynamic I'll be taking probably next year over the summer. I think motivational interviewing, stuff like that. You know, it's fun. So yeah, so those are the classes I'm taking. Back to the writing utensils, because I fucked up. I like to use these, I don't know how to pronounce them, Staedtler, I don't know. I use these in my printout calendars, which I will show you, because I keep a folder with me for like articles I have to read, because once I finish reading the articles, I put them in like my archive back at home, so I'm not carrying around like a whole bunch. But yeah, so in my calendars I color coordinate, so green is for like appointments and stuff, purple is for events, pink is for work, stuff like that. But these pens are really fine point, so in my planner actually It's really useful for me because I can still color coordinate and fit stuff into the pages, which I will now show you my planner because I really, really like it. Okay. So, oh, I got something on it. Oh, it came off. Ew. I don't know what that is. Okay. So this is an Erin Condren planner. I found it online. I found her online because I was like just searching for cute, nice, practical, nerd style planners. This one is beach themed, shocker, and it's seafoam green with a little seahorse on it, and I got it personalized, so it says Amanda Janine. I didn't need to get it personalized, and I was really stupid because I ordered this one and it only goes up until December, and literally the day I ordered it, the following week, the 2016-2017 one came out, and I was like, cool. And these aren't cheap. Like, I spent like 35 bucks on this. And I was like, all right, nice. So, I mean, I guess I can show you what it looks like. So on the very front, there's a whole spread of every single month. So you can look at it like tiny view. There's like these little sections in the front where you can do, I don't know, I haven't even used it. Some people put like goals for the year, for the semester, or whatever. I haven't used that part yet. In the beginning of each month, what I like is there's a little motivational quote. So, you know, I like it because it's kind of like a mantra for the month. Your monthly mantra. There you go. Wow. I'm great. So the month spread is that. It's decent sized. As you can see, I use it a lot. So yeah, color coordinate. Then the days look like, I got the weekly spread so that it's horizontal. You can actually get it so that it goes down like this, but I need more space to write. So that's what it looks like. And oh, look. The Demi Lovato concert. What else is there? What else is there with this? It came with a lot of cute little like cards too that are motivating. I ran out of storage space because I have like 5 Demi Lovato videos from the concert on my phone. So I don't remember what I was talking. Oh, the planner. Okay, I digressed. So at the back of the planner, there's a huge note section, so you can put like important contacts or other due dates or just like stuff that you have to do throughout the course of the year, blah 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 blah. It comes with these little stickers that you can take out. These ones all say birthday, so you can stick them right on the day. These ones say game, so if you're an athlete or you're going to a sports game, or if you're obsessed with the women's national team like me, you can keep track of all of their games, especially with the Olympics coming up. Ugh. Hair appointment, doctor's appointment, mani-pedi, which I can't afford, vacation, which I also can't afford and don't have time for, and then they have plain ones that you can write in whatever you want, etc., etc., etc. And then in the back, oh yeah, so it came with these little things. The things we love tell us exactly who we are. Aww. In the back it comes with, well, 2 cards, because if you like invite a friend and they use it, you get like 10% off your next purchase. Comes with a little more stickers that have like a dollar sign, so like payday if you wanted. There's little pills, so if you have to like take your medicine or something. There's also, which I thought was, wow, I didn't know this was in here. Huh. On the back, there's like a whiteboard little, wow. I had no idea that was there. Huh. Alright, well I'm gonna use that. So yeah, so that's my planner. And then that's pretty much it for like school supplies, and then I'll show you what else I use to get through school. This is my laptop. It's the MacBook Air. Don't ask me what size the screen is because I honestly have no idea. And then I got the, what the hell is on the bottom of this? And then I got this like marbleized case for it just because it was really pretty and I'm basic and I just use it for like protection too. Because this is my dad's. My laptop crapped out right before grad school and I was like, Dad, I need a laptop. And he was like, alright, well good luck because you can't afford one. I was like, I know. And he ended up getting a new job and his job provided him with another Mac. So he gave me this one in the meantime. And it's funny because he thinks he's getting a new Mac at the end of my grad school. And I was like, no, you're getting this one back and I'm getting a new one. Oh, Peter. So that's my laptop. I already talked about the folder. This is my tablet that I use. It's the Galaxy something. I think it's called the S1. Or no. I think the S1 is the name of the keyboard. I don't know. It's a Galaxy tablet. I got the keyboard to go with it so you can do that little thing, take notes. It's easier to send emails and stuff like that. I don't use this that much at school just because it's not as practical. Like if I don't have to take a lot of notes, then I'll take it out. Or I ended up bringing it towards the end of the semester for one of my classes because it was just really boring and I stopped listening to my professor because she never said anything of value and I taught myself the entire class. So I would just bring it and I would literally just like scroll on Tumblr the entire time. So yeah. And then the last thing is I got a backpack. I used to use my purse and it's just not practical anymore because in grad school you have to carry so much shit. It's ridiculous. So, I got this backpack from Target. It's cute, it's nice, it's got little pockets and stuff. I kind of want to exchange it because they had like a blue one. And I'm really bad at making decisions and I panicked decided and got the black one and I think I'm going to go back and get the blue one. So yeah. So that's what I bought. And a lot of this is honestly leftovers from the semester, the year, blah, 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 blah. So I didn't buy this all at once because I can't afford that. God, my hair's gross. Okay, so I guess for just organizational tips, I swear by planners. If I didn't have a planner, I would have no idea what I'm doing with my life. It's letting you know that it's 12 o'clock. Whatever, I'm gonna keep going. No, it's distracting me. Planners. Get a planner. If you like monthly spreads, get one with a monthly spread. If you like weekly spreads, they have like notebooks that have just weekly spreads and you can write the week in yourself. It really helps me to color coordinate because I don't have to figure out exactly what it is. I have designated colors for designated classes. So if I look at it, I know exactly. I have a paper for psychometrics. I have to do a scoring report for a personality assessment. Like I know exactly what I have to do. So that really helps. Another thing is figure out your learning style. I need to write things down in order to remember. I can type things out in class to save time, but I also go back and transcribe my notes into paper form in the notebook. Not very practical because I don't have that time, so I start like last semester over the summer, I literally just handwrote everything and it was so much more helpful. During midterms and finals, I will actually rewrite my notes with the main topics onto computer paper and color coordinate that because that also helps me remember. If that's not your learning style, my friend Robert will pull up the PowerPoints that my professor's using and then just put little notes in the section below it and he prints them out and that's what he does. Casey's like me, she takes handwritten notes. So yeah, you just have to figure out your learning style and what works for you. I can't just sit there and listen, because I have so many things going on in my mind that if I'm not focusing on what they're saying and writing it down, I will not remember anything. So it's also why I take notes when I'm working with clients. Not that I'm not going to remember what my clients say, but it just like helps me to go back and, you know, review the session and planning for the next session. So yeah, that's another tip. Just time management, man. I mean, that goes along with the planner, but you have to be, especially in grad school, even in college, you have to be on top of your stuff. You're, you know, with great, oh wait, no, that's the Spider-Man quote. You get more freedom in college, but because of that freedom, people aren't reminding you what you have to do. Your professors aren't always reminding you when you have a deadline and stuff like that. So just be extra on top of your things. Find study partners. It's me and my two friends who are always doing work together, who are studying together. Robert and I were at the same internship last year, so my apartment is on his way back to his house, so he would stop over and we would do work, and then he would sleep over sometimes and we'd just go to class together the next morning. So find people that you can work with. Trying to explain material to other people really helps you learn it, and it lets you know if you actually know what you're talking about. What other tips do I have? I mean, utilize the resources at your school. Go to your professors, go to your other peers, the library. A lot of schools usually have like a writing enhancement center where they help you with your writing. Thankfully, I'm a good writer and I haven't had to use that yet, but a lot of people in my program use it and they find it really helpful and stuff like that. Just other pro tips for school. Bring snacks with you, especially if you're long days. Like, I am going to be on campus from 8 to 8 on Mondays. So I'm going to bring a lot of snacks, even if I don't eat them. Like, it's always good to have it. Bring water with you. Bring chargers, because if you're in the middle of class and your laptop dies, you're in trouble, and then you're just going to be miserable. So bring chargers. Make your, I mean, preaching to the choir, but try to make your own coffee. I don't like making my own coffee because it never tastes as good as it does if I get it from Dunkin' or Starbucks, but it saves a lot of money. And if you're like me, I used to use the excuse of, I like iced coffee, so I'm not going to use my Keurig and blah, blah, blah. But make the coffee, stick it in the fridge the night before. If you use sugar, put the sugar in the night before so that it actually dissolves when it's still hot. Put the coffee in the fridge overnight, and then you can actually brew more coffee and put it into ice cubes and then throw that in the morning so that when the ice cubes melt, your coffee's not getting all watery. You're welcome. So, budgeting. Budgeting is going to be really important. I'm starting to budget everything down to groceries, gas, therapy fees, textbooks, coffee. I have like the reward apps for Dunkin' and Starbucks, and I need to be careful with that. I didn't use the auto reload because then I would have no idea how much money is coming out of my account all the time. But yeah, just another thing is just like make sure you're doing something that you enjoy during the week. Like, if you can do an hour a day of something that you enjoy, then you should do it. Like, my sanity is, like, a lot of it is going for a run, even if it's just a 30-minute run. My therapist suggests doing other things, like mindfulness and yoga, but I can't do yoga. It's not my thing. Recreational reading is hard for me during the year because all I do is read, so I don't want to read anymore. So, playing guitar, music, that helps. What else do I do? Mindless TV shows. I went through the entire season of Friends in the beginning of my first semester, just you know, listening to it when I get ready and stuff like that. You know, whatever. You just gotta find something that you enjoy and that shuts your brain off for a little bit, because you gotta recuperate somehow. Otherwise, you're not gonna be effective. So, I guess those are pretty much it. If you have more specific questions, you can send them my way. I will answer them for ya. And start spreading the news. Sorry, I have Frank Sinatra stuck in my head. Okay, so that's it. And I hope this video was helpful, or that you at least enjoyed a little bit, or you felt better about yourself because you were watching me and realized like how awkward I am as an individual, which is fine. You know, if I can make you feel better about yourself, then I'm doing an alright job. So I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. It's Thursday. Alright. Yep. Okay. So, adios.